All right, let's take a look at your extended forecast. Take a look at this live shot of Avila Beach, all thanks to 805 webcams. High since midnight shows that we saw warmer conditions out in San Luis Obispo as highs reached into the low 80s, 70s out in Santa Maria, Santa Ynez Paso Robles, 64 in Santa Barbara. And we are seeing cooler conditions in some areas near the coast, 61 in Lompoc, 57 out in Cambria. But areas away from the coast are still seeing some warm conditions at this time. And temperatures have bumped up by 10 degrees in San Luis Obispo, Shandon, and in California Valley, thanks to that warming trend that kicked off today, and that we are definitely seeing some humidity at this time. So the reason behind that warming trend was due to a ridge of high pressure that did strengthen over the region today, and that's expected to peak on Monday as we're going to continue seeing that warming trend for the early half of the week. But we're going to see winds trending offshore, which is why we're seeing clear conditions in the forecast at this time. Winds are going to start to trend more onshore as we head into Tuesday, and that's going to kick off the cooling trend significantly more on Wednesday, where temperatures are expected to drop. Clear conditions are expected in the forecast for tonight into Monday, so it's going to be another gorgeous day across the Central Coast for you to enjoy all the fun-filled activities that are here throughout the area. And you can see into the evening hours, we're still going to see clear conditions in the forecast before that cooling trend kicks off by Tuesday as winds will trend onshore. Right now, we're seeing offshore winds. It's a little breezy out there, 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts in California Valley, 18 in Lompoc. But later on tonight, it's going to be a little breezy in San Luis Obispo with wind gusts at 24 miles per hour. It'll continue to be breezy during the overnight hours. It's going to be a little bit of a breezy start, however, in areas like Cambria during the 6 o'clock hour tomorrow morning at 21 miles per hour. And by the late morning into the afternoon, you can see it's going to remain quite breezy even into the early evening hours as winds will then settle down. As I mentioned, that warming trend is going to cause temperatures for areas away from the coast to reach the 80s, 85 degrees in Paso Robles, 83 in San Luis Obispo, 81 in Santa Maria, 80 in Lompoc, 78 in Santa Barbara. Moving up to our north coast beaches, daytime highs are going to be in the 70s, close to 80 degrees out in Morro Bay, 86 out in San Miguel, 81 in Avila Beach. As we head down into the 5 cities, daytime highs are going to be in the 70s, 80s out in Arroyo Grande and Napomo, 83 in Shannon and California Valley. If you're heading out to the Santa Ynez Valley, daytime highs are going to be a little warmer, just a little over 85 degrees, 84 in Cuyama, 78 in Goleta, 72 out in Carpinteria. Here's a look at your KSBY 7-day community cast. Dry conditions still expected for the early half of the work week. It's going to be quite warm on Monday, a perfect beach day, but don't forget to wear your sunscreen, hydrate, and limit your sun exposure. So of course, wear a hat. And again, that significant cooling trend is going to be more in place by Wednesday as we could see some low clouds moving into some areas closer to the coast. And temperatures are expected to get a lot more cooler by this upcoming Saturday. Regionally, it's going to be a lot warmer down in areas like Palm Springs on Monday, 95 degrees. 80s out in Sacramento, Fresno, Bakersfield, 79 in San Francisco. 8 to 14-day temperature outlook shows that we could see some mild conditions on the way, but we're expecting to see some rain in the forecast. Here's your lake day forecast for Monday. Mostly sunny skies in the forecast. Temperatures reaching the 80s out in Lake Nacimiento, Cachuma Lake, seeing temperatures reaching up into the 80s by the late afternoon, and Lopez Lake, seeing mostly clear skies in the forecast. Temperatures also reaching up into the 80s.